Hello and welcome to your 60-minute yoga class for Morning Flow. My name is Amanda. We're going to go ahead and get started. For your practice today, you're going to need a couple of blocks just to help ease you through some of the poses. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and have a seat in whatever pose that you would like, whatever is feeling comfortable for you today. We're going to start with 5 minutes of either meditation or journaling, whatever's calling to you today. Trust that I'll guide you back here in about 5 minutes. ready, go ahead and draw awareness back to your practice, finishing up any kind of journaling or meditation points. We're actually going to take mountain pose for our first position today. So if you're seated, I invite you to come into standing. I want you to lift all those toes up, place them back down on the earth with intention. You're grounding down through those feet. Legs are nice and tight, nice and tall, standing up. Abdomen is activated here, nice and tall through the chest, open through the heart. You can take those shoulders, roll them back, draw them down the back body as you bring your hands into mountain. We're going to start with 7 cycles of breath. You can either start with those with your eyes closed or open, whatever's calling to you today. But on your next inhale, we're going to inhale for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Pausing at the top of your breath for 1, 2, and exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Pause. And exhale. Inhale. Pause. And exhale. Continue breathing like you for the next 4 cycles of breath. As you exhale, if your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them. And when you're ready on your next inhale, you're going to send the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, I want you to cactus the arms open, drawing down the back body, creating space. Inhale, send them up. Exhale, cactus again. One more time. Inhale, send them up. Exhale, cactus them open. Inhale, send them up. Listen here, as you exhale, you're going to fold forward for your first forward fold of your practice. I want you to give yourself a nice generous bend to the knees, bringing the chest down to meet the thighs. This is your first forward fold. You can rest the fingertips lightly on the earth, or you can cross the arms one over the other, and just let the head hang heavy. You feel the calling to sway back and forth a little bit. Take any kind of free movement that you would like. Please feel free to do that. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale, finding that half lift. Big stretch here. And this time as you exhale, I want you to drop the bottom, sending the arms overhead, coming into a chair pose. If this is too much tension on your shoulders, you're welcome to bring your hands to heart center or float them down by your side. And stand up, coming into mountain. We're going to move to our first sun salutation for the day. So if you need to step forward a little bit to the front of your mat, please feel free to do so. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale, send the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, finding half lift. Exhale, folding. Inhale, stepping back into plank. Exhale as you shift forward, lower down through chaturanga, finding baby cobra. Go ahead and move yourself into downward facing dog. This is your first down dog for the day. I want you to pause here for a moment. If you want to walk your dog, pedal your legs out, take any kind of free movement, just warming your body up. Please feel free to move like you. And when you're ready, you're going to make your way to the top of your mat, finding that forward folded position again. Inhaling for half lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling, root to rise, arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms open. Inhale, send them back up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. On your next inhale, send the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step it back into plank. Exhale as you shift forward. Lower down through chaturanga, finding cobra. Go ahead and flip your dog, coming into downward facing dog. And then make your way to the top of the mat, finding a forward folded position. You still got that bend in your knees, that's perfectly fine. You're going to inhale, finding that half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, rooting to rise. Exhaling, cactusing the arms open, drawing the shoulders down to the back body. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. I want you to pause for a moment, feeling the energy flow through your body. If your blocks are not close by, I suggest that you grab them and place them up towards the top of your mat. We're going to start to move through our first sequence for our practice today. Lots of transitions here, so listen closely. We're going to inhale, send the arms up. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, fold. Listen closely here, just stepping the left foot back, coming into a low lunge on the right side. Need to make any adjustments to make sure that knee is over the ankle. Please feel free to do so at this time. Pausing for just a moment. And when you're ready, on your next inhale, you're going to raise up, coming into a crescent lunge. Now check your knees over the ankle. If you need to shorten the stance because it feels too long, please feel free to do that. Arms are up overhead. When you're ready, you're going to exhale. Cactus those arms open, sending your gaze up towards the sky. Inhale, send them up. Exhale, cactus those arms open again. Exhale, send them up. One more time. Cactus the arms open. And then send the arms back up to the sky. When you're ready, you're going to move yourself into a warrior two position. Back leg's going to rotate. You're going to come, it's going to come down. Your back leg does not have to be parallel to the back of the mat. I just want you to find that open hip position that works for you. And your torso is going to be turning from the middle, facing kind of like a 45 angle to the front of your mat. Arms are extended. Again, check that that knee is over the ankle. This feels too long. Shorten your stance. Make any kind of adjustments that you need. Rounding down through those feet. If your torso is leaning forward, pull it back. Make sure you're nice and stacked here on your, your spinal column. Sending that gaze out in front of you. When you're ready, we're going to reverse your warrior. You're going to flip that front palm. You're going to shift forward, and then you're going to scoop all of it back, coming into a reverse warrior. When you're ready, we're going to shift forward, coming down into side angle, placing that right elbow on the right knee, and sending that left arm forward and up. And your gaze can be up, but if that feels a little too uncomfortable, you can send it down or out in front of you, whatever feels comfortable for you. From here, we're going to move into triangle. So I want you to grab your block. You can put it on a high setting, medium setting, whatever you think is going to work for you. So we're here. When you're ready, you're going to take that right hand, place it down on that block, which should be on the inside of your right ankle. You're going to straighten the right leg, and then you're going to draw a straight line from your right arm all the way across your chest and up to the left fingertips. nice lifted area here in the center. If this is comfortable for you in the highest setting, try it out. Move it down one. Maybe you've gotten there. I have not. I'm going back. Again, you're in triangle here. Now from here, I want you to send your gaze down to your hand, and you're going to start to walk that block forward, moving, bending the knee, coming into a half moon. I want you to still keep your arms in a line here. Hip is still open to the side. Find a nice, beautiful length there. And again, if you need to keep your gaze down, that's fine. If you're able to send it up towards the sky, that's wonderful too. Remember, hip is open here. Toes are active, they're flexed. One more breath, you got this. Excellent job. When you're ready, you're gonna go ahead and shift back, lower that foot down to the ground. You're actually coming into Warrior One, so I want you to turn from your abdomen here, sending the arms up overhead. Taking a moment to breathe. When you're ready, you can float those arms down to the earth, turning the back leg, coming into a low lunge position. From here, you're going to drop that left knee to the earth and shift back, coming into a runner's stretch. Flexing that right foot, pulling that right hip crease back. If you notice that being down with your fingertips on the earth is a little too straining, I encourage you to grab those blocks, create that space to get a nice effective stretch here, but you're not putting that strain and that tension on your low back. Rolling through into that forward lunge position again. Placing the hands down on the earth. You're going to raise the back left knee off the mat. You're going to step the right foot back to meet the left, coming into a plank position. When you're ready, you're going to shift forward, lower down to chaturanga, finding cobra or up dog, whatever's calling to you today. Moving through into downward facing dog. When you're ready, you're going to make your way to the top of your mat, finding a forward folded position. Inhale to find half lift. Exhaling to fold. And when you inhale, listen closely here, you're going to drop that bottom, send the arms up, finding chair. Maybe as you exhale, you sink down a little lower. And then standing, coming into mountain pose. Pausing, breathing like you. When you're ready, you're going to send the arms up overhead on your inhale. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling for half lift. Exhale to fold. Listen closely here. As you plant your arms, you're going to send the right foot back this time, coming into a lunge, low lunge on the left side. Pausing here for just a moment. And when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and rise yourself up into a crescent lunge position. Check your form. See that that knee is still over the ankle. Shorten your stance at all, please feel free. For your next exhale, you're going to cactus the arms open behind you. And inhale to send it up. 2 more times. Cactus the arms open. Send the arms up. Cactus those arms open. And send it up. When you're ready, you're going to transition into Warrior Two, rotating that foot to face the outside of your mat, checking that the knee is still over the ankle, checking that your spinal column is stacked here. Send the arms out parallel and the gaze forward. ready, we're going to reverse your warrior. You're going to flip that hand, shift forward, send it up and back. Going down into side angle, placing that left elbow on the left knee, sending that right arm forward and up, finding that open side body. When you're ready, finding your block, if you need it, placing it on the inside of your left leg here. Left hand's down on the block, straightening that front leg, finding triangle pose, stacking the arms one over the other. Nice, beautiful line. And when you're ready, you're going to send the gaze down to the hand and start to walk that block forward, gently moving yourself into half moon. You lose your balance, that's okay. Come back and reset. Flowing like you today. One more cycle of breath. Lowering that back leg, coming down into a warrior one position. When you're ready, you're going to float the hands down to the earth, coming into a nice low lunge position. Dropping the right knee to the earth, and then rocking back. Take your blocks with you if you need them, to find the runner stretch on the left side. Flexing that left toe, drawing the left hip crease back to try to keep your hips in line with each other. Find an extension in the chest here, sending the gaze forward. When you're ready, we're going to roll through, finding that lunge position again. Bringing the right knee off of the earth. Stepping the left foot back to meet the right. Shifting forward, lowering down. Finding either cobra or upward facing dog. When you're ready, you're going to go ahead and flip your dog, finding downward facing dog. And then you're going to make your way to the top of the mat, finding a forward folded position. Inhaling, finding half lift. Exhale, folding. As you inhale, you're going to send the arms up, but you're going to drop the bottom, coming into chair pose. And stand up, coming into mountain. Pause here. Feeling that energy flow through your body. Ready, you're going to inhale, send the arms up. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhaling to fold. Go ahead and step it back into plank. Exhaling to shift forward, lower down, coming through either cobra or upward facing dog. Finding your down dog position. Listen closely here. You're going to bring the right foot up in between the hands and raise up, finding crescent lunge. Lower down to the earth. Step the right foot back, this time bringing the left foot forward. Same thing, raising up to find that crescent lunge position. Lowering back down to the earth. Bring the right foot forward to meet the left, finding a forward fold. Inhaling for a half lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling, finding chair. And exhaling, standing up into mountain. One more time, you're going to inhale, send the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhaling to fold. Making your way back into the plank. Shifting forward, lowering down. Finding either upward facing dog or cobra. Shifting through into downward facing dog. Bringing the right foot forward in between the hands. Raising up to find crescent lunge. Lowering back down to the earth. Bringing the right foot back to meet the left. Left foot forward. Raising up to find crescent lunge on the left side. Lowering back down to the earth. Bringing the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhaling for your half lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling, find some chair. And exhaling, standing up into mountain. Pausing for just a moment. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and inhale, send the arms up. As you exhale, I want you to step the left foot back, coming into a crescent lunge on the right side. When you're ready, you're going to plant the heel. So when you plant that heel, if you have a longer extension, you may need to shorten your extension here. And we're going to take a bind behind the back. So I encourage you to reach your arms back. Take the fingers, interlace them, take your thumbs, and drive them down the tailbone, opening up through the chest. Now, if that feels too tight in your shoulders, I encourage you to grab a block, hold that between your hands. Same motion, you're just taking those thumbs, driving them down the back body as you open up this chest area here in the front. Taking a nice bind. Oops, front leg should be bent, sorry. All right, when you're ready, we're going to start to hinge forward like you do in your half lifts, keeping that flatter back there. And if you're able, you can send those arms up and back behind you. Kind of finding a pyramid position here. Start to straighten that front leg. And release the hands down to the earth. Make sure your knee is bent here in the front. You can find blocks if you need them. When you're ready, your hands are planted. You're going to take the right hand and send it up to the opposite side. If that back foot comes off the ground, that's okay there. We're just taking a twist on the opposite side here. And send the hands back down to the earth in your lunging position. Pardon me. When you're ready, we're going to find triangle. So you're going to straighten that front leg here. Use your blocks to gain the lift if you need it. Pull that right hip crease back. Back foot should be flat on the ground. Finding triangle. And now we're going to revolve that triangle, planting that left hand and sending the right arm up to the sky. Very similar to what we just did. Excellent. Go ahead and release. And then raise yourself up. Finding crescent lunge position. When you're ready, you're going to transfer that foot into Warrior One. So all you're doing is rotating that back foot down. That's it. Whole front body, upper body stays the same. I want you to drop your arms, sending them back behind you like airplane arms. And when you're ready, you're going to start to hinge forward. start to work your way forward. We're moving into warrior three here. And on warrior three, that back foot actually rotates down, to face the earth. Now arms can remain here behind you. Bring them to heart center. Or you can send them out long in front of you. Give yourself a bend in that knee if that helps. If you've got a wall close by or a chair, you can use that for balance. Excellent job. Bring the foot back down. Transition back into warrior one position. If you need to reset yourself at any time during this practice, please feel free. I want you to reach down and grab your blocks. We're going to come into standing splits. We're going to start to walk our hands forward, transitioning the weight onto the right foot, finding lots of space here as you lift the back leg as high as you can get it, coming into that standing splits position. Again, I always welcome you to use the blocks to assist you. When you're ready, you're going to bring that left foot down to meet the right, nice and slow, finding yourselves in a forward folded position. When you're ready, you're going to find the half lift to your fold. Then finding your way to chair. And then into mountain. Excellent flow there. That was a tough one. When you're ready, you're going to send the arms up. This time you're going to step the right foot back, coming into a crescent lunge on the left side. Do you want you to plant that right heel down to the earth? We're going to take that bind behind the back again. So interlacing the fingers and the thumbs, sending them down the back body, opening up that chest in the front. And when you're ready, we're going to start to hinge forward like you do in your forward fold, sending those arms up and behind you. Excellent. Go ahead and send the hands down to the earth, releasing your bind. And then twisting that left arm up to the sky, finding a gentle twist. Floating the hands back down to the earth. Excuse me. Go ahead and grab those blocks. We're going to work to straighten that front leg, planting that back foot on the ground as well. And if you see where I'm at now, if you see how my shoulders are kind of like rounded over my leg, I want to create that open space here in between my leg and my chest. And in order for me to do that, because my flexibility is not where it's at, that's what I'm talking about with raising those blocks to the upper setting to find that length in the back body. That's what we're looking for. When you're ready, you're going to send that left arm up to the sky again, finding a revolved triangle position. Excellent. Go ahead and release the left hand down. And when you're ready, you're going to raise yourself back up to a crescent lunge position. You're going to rotate that back foot, finding warrior one. The only thing that should be rotating is those hips and that back foot there. That's it. Upper body stays the same. And when you're ready, you can bring the arms down, back behind you, like you've got airplane arms, and start to transition yourself into a warrior three position, rotating that outside hip down towards the earth, finding warrior three. And again, you can change the position of your arms at any point that you'd like. You can gently bend that knee if you need to. Give yourself some assistance in balancing. If you've got a chair or a wall nearby, I encourage you to use those for balance. Warrior three is a tough position. One more breath. And when you're ready, you can slowly start to position yourself back into warrior one. Nice and controlled, making any kind of adjustments that you need along the way. All right, I want you to grab your blocks and start walking your hands forward, rotating that hip down towards the earth, coming into a standing split. Raising that back leg up as high as you can get it. Whew. And this may look different than the other side of your body. Sometimes, oftentimes, our right side or our left side may be more or less flexible than the other. That's okay. When you're ready, you're going to bring the right foot down to meet the left, nice and gentle. Coming into a forward folded position. Inhaling for a half lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, finding chair. Maybe use your exhale to sink a little lower. And then standing, coming into mountain. Excellent job. Inhale, send the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, make your way back into plank. Exhale, shift forward. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhaling for upward facing dog or cobra. Making your way into downward facing dog. And then making your way to the top of the mat. Finding your half lift. And folding. Send the arms up high. Last sun salutation for the day. This time you're going to fold forward. Half lift. Fold forward. Send yourself back into plank. Finding yourself moving like you to either upward facing dog or cobra. Moving into down dog. Final time, making your way to the top of the mat. Finding your half lift. Your fold. And rooting to rise, send the arms up overhead. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Taking a few cycles of breath here. I want you to turn and face the side of your mat, coming into a wide-legged position. You can be, if this is your wide-legged position, that's fine. If they're like way out here, I want you to find what feels comfortable in your body, okay? Once you're grounded and you're ready, we're going to inhale, send the arms up, and exhale, fold over. And we're going to hang out here for a minute, rest the fingertips lightly on the earth, where you can fold your arms and let the head hang heavy. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, finding that flat back position, that half lift position, and then fold it down. We're going to go ahead and shift our weight over to the right side, finding a side lunged position on the right hand side. You've got blocks nearby, you can certainly use them to help lift that chest if you would like. Flexing that left foot. If you want your hands to be down on the earth, that's fine too. I want you to find where the optimal stretch is for you. ready, you're going to switch sides here. So come back up through your middle, planting that left foot down, and then walking your way over to the left side. Again, use those blocks if you desire to lift up. And again, if you want to stay planted down on the earth, that's fine too. Finding what feels good in your flow today. Make your way back into your middle position here. Wide-legged forward fold. Start to walk those feet in a little bit, finding a little bit narrower upper base. I want you to take your blocks, scoot them back, at least one back between your feet here, a little bit behind the heels. And when you're ready, you're going to drop your bottom down to the earth. We're going to be finding a yogi squat. Let your bottom meet that block. Let it support you. If you need to make any kind of adjustments with your legs, if you need to make them more narrow, more wide, whatever feels good for you, working your way in. And when you're ready, you're going to bring the hands into heart center and you're going to inhale. Put those knees on the elbows on the knees, pushing those knees out. Inhale, trying to bring your hands to your sternum, to your chest here. Lifting with the chest, nice extension in the throat area. Finding a yogi squat, supported by your block. If you don't feel like you need the support from your block, you can certainly remove it, but I do encourage you to use that block. Also, if this is a lot of pressure on your wrist, you can certainly relax those wrists. And you can net your knuckles together. And you can still achieve the same pushing with your elbows here, but maybe not as much pressure on the wrist if that is too much pressure for you. Whatever's feeling good in your body today. All right, go ahead and relax. Letting everything melt forward. Bring your feet together. Just fold over your knees and hang out here for just a second. Let the head meet the knees. Excellent job. Go ahead and sit up. We're going to send the legs out long in front of you. If you're sitting on a block, you can remove it. Pardon me. Or you can leave it there. We're finding a staff pose. Sitting up nice and tall. A lot of times I find sitting on the block helps create that extra space that you need so you don't have so much tension in your low back. You're certainly welcome to use the block. When you're ready, we're going to attempt to bring that forehead to the knees here. If it doesn't go all the way, that's perfectly fine. Just don't pull yourself down. Just let the hands kind of rest on the shins or the thighs. Alright, go ahead and sit back up. You're going to bring the left foot in. Let it meet that right leg. If you're up on the blocks, just kind of let that left foot fall open here. The left hip fall open. Then we're going to bend forward again, trying to marry the knee, your forehead to your right knee. Go ahead and bring it up. Send the left leg out long. Tuck that right foot in. And when you're ready, you're going to try to make that forehead meet the left knee this time. right leg out at about a 45 angle to your body. Bring that left foot into the center line. Twist your upper body, and then let the chest melt over the thigh. Think of it as like a wide-legged forward fold, but with only your right leg out. Bringing yourself back up to center. Transition the legs, switch positions, sending the left leg out to the side. Twisting that upper body from the thoracic spine, the center spine here. And then laying the chest to meet the thigh. Coming back into center. You're going to find cobbler's pose, that you're going to bring the soles of your feet together. And if your feet don't come all the way in to the center line here, that's fine. If they're way out here in front of you, your knees are way up here, totally normal. It's all about hip flexibility, and everyone's hip is a little bit different. So I want you to find what feels comfortable for you, sitting up nice and tall. You want to, what we call, flap your butterfly wings. That's what I remember from my childhood, at least. You can certainly take any kind of free movement that you might want to here. Or you can remain in stillness. Excellent job. I want you to place those hands on the outside of those knees and help guide them back into center. If you're sitting on a block, you can go ahead and remove that and make your way down to your back on your mat. When you're ready, you're going to start to windshield wiper your legs back and forth, nice and gently. Bring yourself back to neutral. You're going to send the arms out to your sides like they're in a T position. Your arms can be, palms can be face up or face down, whatever's calling to you today. And when you're ready, you're going to find a bridge here, picking those hips up off the earth, pushing away from the earth. And then roll your spine back down, vertebrae by vertebrae, until your hips meet the earth. Relaxing for just a moment. Inhale, lift those hips again, sending them up towards the sky. And exhale, roll it down. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, roll it down. This time you're going to shift your knees to the right. Maybe you lift a little bit and really place that right hip down on the earth, letting the knees fall completely open to the right, finding a supine twist. You want to deepen your twist? Maybe you look to your left. And then maybe you take that right ankle, place it on top of the left knee, and allow it to rest there. Go ahead and bring everything back to neutral, slowly starting to reset yourself here. Taking a moment to pause in the center. Before you send your knees over to the left side, maybe placing that left hip down on the earth. And again, I invite you, if you want to deepen your stretch, to look to your right. And perhaps, again, you want to deepen the stretch. Take the left ankle, place it on top of the right knee. When you're ready, you can go ahead and release. Start to bring yourself back into a neutral position. Pausing in neutral. When you're ready, you're going to send the legs and the arms out long, arms overhead, legs out in front of you, or down below you. Big full body stretch. And then exhale, letting your feet fall open to the sides. You can bring your arms down to your side, palms up or down, or you can bring your hands to your chest and your belly, welcoming Shavasana. Trust that I will guide you out of your Shavasana in just a few minutes. you're ready, you can flutter the eyes open if they are closed. Start to bring awareness back into your body, wiggling the toes, the fingers, moving the wrists and the ankles, the arms and the legs. When you're ready, you can roll to your side and make your way to a seated position of choice. When you're ready, bring those hands together and up to the third eye. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're fueled and ready for your day.